Myself, Shankrama Chakrasali. I have studying in BSc second sem. My combination is CBZ. My assignment topic name is metallic bond, physical properties of metals like ductility, conductivity, malleability, and lusters. First, we have to know about metals. Metal is a material that is typically hard, opaque, shiny, and has a good electrical and thermal conductivity. Next, we have to know about types of metals. First one is noble metals. These are generally unreactive. For example, silver, platinum, gold, and palladium. Second one, alkali metals. These are very reactive with low melting points, and these are soft. For example, potassium and sodium. Third one, alkaline earth metals. These are less reactive with higher melting points and harder than alkali metals. For example, calcium, magnesium, and barium. Fourth one, transition metals. These are hard, shiny, strong, and easy to shape. For example, iron, chromium, nickel. Fifth one, other metals. These are diverse properties. For example, aluminium, gallium, indium, tin, thallium, and lead. Next, we have to know general properties of metals. First one is opaque, and second one is good conductors of heat and electricity. Third one, high malleability and ductility. And next, metallic bond. Metallic bonding occurs when a group of metal atoms shares a coud of valence electrons. The force of attraction between the positive metal ions and the delocalized electrons in a metal. Next, we have to know how does the metallic bond works. The structure of metallic bonds are very different from that of ionic and covalent bonds. In a metallic bonds, the valence of electrons of the interacting metal atoms are delocalized. Interacting metal atoms are delocalized instead of orbiting their respective metal atoms. They forms a sea of electrons floating around the positive charged atomic nuclei of the interacting metal ions. These electrons then move freely throughout the surfaces. Next, the physical properties of metals. First one, they are a solid at a room temperature except mercury. Second one, they are a good conductors of heat and electricity. Third one, they have a shiny surfaces. Fourth one, they are a hard. Fifth one, they are a ductile and malleable. Sixth one, they have a high density. Sixth one, they forms a basic oxides, and they have a high melting and boiling point. Next, we have no the properties of metals that are a consequence of metallic bonding include: first one, malleability; second one, ductility; third one, metallic luster; fourth one, high melting and boiling point; fourth one, high electrical and thermal conductivity. First one is malleability and ductility. When an ionic crystal is beaten with a hammer, it shatters into many smaller pieces. This is because the atom in the crystals are held together in a rigid lattice that is not easily deformed. The introduction of a force causes the crystal structures to fracture, resulting in the sheltering of the crystal. In case of the metals, the sea of electrons in the metallic bond enable the deformation of the lattice. Therefore, when metals are beaten with the hammer, the rigid lattice is deformed and not fractured. This is why metals can be beaten into a thin sheets. Since these lattices do not fracture easily, metals are said to be highly ductile. Next, Metallic lusters. When a light is incident on a metallic surface, the energy of the photon is absorbed by the sea of electrons that constitute the metallic bond. The absorption of energy excites the electrons, increasing their energy levels. Third one, these excited electrons quickly returns to their ground states, emitting light in the process. Fourth one, the emission of a light due to the de-excitation of electrons attributes a shiny metallic lusters to the metals. Next, we have to know electrical conductivity. First one, electrical conductivity is a measure of the ability of a substance to allow a charge to move through it. Second one, since the movement of electrons is not restricted in the electron sea, any electrical current passed through the metal passes through it. Third one, when a potential difference is introduced to the metal, the delocalized electrons start moving towards the positive charge. Fourth one, this is the reason why metals are generally good conductors of a electrical current. Thank you.